I got that California.
What's up guys, I'm the Cashless Gamer, and before starting this review on Madara Uchiha, I just want to tell you guys that when I summoned on him, I spent like 1500 Shinobites, and this was my luckiest summoning ever because I got 6 ultimates. So the first ultimate was Itachi's Yasaka Beads, and I didn't have that, so all the ultimates I got were new except Madara's dupe. So this was the first ultimate I got, and it was Itachi's Yasaka Beads, and it is a very good ultimate. And then I got Sarda's ultimate, Sarda version 2's ultimate, I mean, and this was also a new ultimate. And then I got Madara's ultimate 3 times, and I'm so happy because of that. And as you guys know, I don't like to synthesize ultimates, but I did synthesize his ultimate because it is Madara Uchiha. And as you can see, I have him at level 5, and I just need one green ultimate synthesis card to make it level 6. So that is amazing thing. And then from the first anniversary tickets, I got Sasuke version 3's ultimate. And as I said in my previous video that I wanted either Tobirama's or Sasuke version 3's ultimate from the anniversary tickets, and I did get Sasuke version 3's ultimate, so I'm so happy. And now let's get into the review. So guys, here I am, and here is my Madara Uchiha. As you can see, he is my highest power shinobi, and his power is 147,597, and I could get him up to 148,800, but I have to give vests to him for that, and I don't want to because with these kunais he has more attack, so he does more damage, and I want him doing more damage in Sam. So let's take a look at his jutsus. So all of my jutsus are maxed except the ultimate. It is level 5 and it is so close to level 6. And the next jutsu is the Uchiha Reflection, and it is hard to tell what this jutsu does. I'll tell you what it does in the gameplay. So now let's move on to the next jutsu, which is the Susanoo Evil. And this is also very good, and the range on it is just like Itachi version 2's ultimate. Like, I'm not joking guys, this is Itachi's ultimate, and the range on Madara's jutsu is exactly the same. Like, it's exactly the same except there's not seal, and the cooldown is only 7 seconds, and it does less damage because it is not an ultimate. But the damage is not that less because he is after all Madara Uchiha, and the damage on him is pretty good. And I forgot to tell you guys that he is a purple character, so all the stats will be balanced. None of the stats will be very good, or none of the stats will be very bad. And now let's move on to his ultimate, which is the Shattered Heaven. And the only bad thing you can say about this ultimate is that it has a cooldown of 120 seconds. And as you can see, mine is level 5. And the description of it is: drops a massive meteor causing a huge amount of damage over a wide area. And it is also a multi-hit ultimate, so it does so much damage, and the artwork is on point. So now I'm gonna show you how he does in special missions, in attack missions, and obviously in surprise attack missions. So now let's take a look at his gameplay. So here I am, and now let's take a look at his basic attacks first. So his basic attacks are pretty good, and his last attack, which is the third basic attack, does knock down the enemy like Hashirama's attack. So that is a pretty good thing. And now let's take a look at his Susanoo, and as I said previously, the range on it is almost equal to Itachi version 2's ultimate. The next jutsu will be the fire style Majestic Destroyer Flame, and it does damage at first and then it does damage over time, and the range is also pretty good as you can see here. And then the third jutsu is the Uchiha Reflection. So what he does is, when we press this jutsu, it takes away our chakra, and then he blocks himself with his tool, and as soon as the enemy attacks him, whether it is a ranged attack, or whether it is a melee attack, or whether it is a jutsu, or whether it is even an ultimate jutsu, he'll do the damage to them when they attack him while he's standing there. And that is a pretty decent and unique mechanic, and that jutsu could either decrease the opponent's defense or the opponent's evasion rate, which is also a pretty good feat because decreasing the opponent's defense is a pretty big thing in this game right now. So now let's take a look at his jutsus in action. So as you can see, his Majestic Destroyer Flame is absolutely amazing. And now I'm gonna do the Uchiha Reflection, and you can see when the enemy will attack me, he will do the jutsu. So as you can see, as soon as the enemy attacked me, he does a huge AoE jutsu, and it can decrease the opponent's defense or the evasion rate. And the Susanoo is absolutely amazing. And guys, I forgot to tell you that the Susanoo can give you iframes, and what that means is when you are getting ninjutsu, or when someone is ulting you, or when someone is melee attacking you, you will not get damaged while he's doing that Susanoo attack. So guys, now I'm gonna show you how good he is in defense, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push one of my shinobis who will be like Itachi, because he's one of the best attackers or one of the best attacking units in the game. I'm gonna be pushing him into the room where Madara is, and I just showed you that room, and I have not customized that room too much, but it's gonna be a good test for Madara Uchiha. So as you can see how he is defending, and he is a pretty good defender, as I said, and my Itachi is already dead. And he just did 2 or 3 jutsus, and he did get some attack boost from the aroma there, but that attack boost is not that significant because he already does so much damage. So now I'm gonna enter the room and I'm gonna do my Susanoo, because it makes me invincible with my attacks, and if I'm not getting attacked, I will be invincible. So I did kill this Madara easily because I debuffed his defense, and you can customize the room where he's at. So guys, this is a clip of my Madara doing bits in defense, and as you guys can see, he is maining Hashirama, and his other 3 shinobis are Madara, Itachi version 2, and Tsunade. And now he'll go to the room where my Madara is, and all of his 4 shinobis are here. And now you can just see how my Madara kills all of them, and obviously he will be able to kill my Madara easily because he can seal him. But my Madara took out his Madara, his Itachi version 2, and his Tsunade on his own without using an ultimate, and that is just amazing. So as you can see, he is a very good defense character too. So as I said, I would suggest that you should keep more beer traps than ceiling scrolls, because as I said earlier, because ceiling scrolls wear out very easily, and I would suggest to keep him beyond a barrier or like these walls, because he can attack over them, and he does a pretty good amount of damage, and it is impossible to survive his ultimate except from iframes, because from iframes you can survive all the ultimates. But like his ultimate is multi-hit, so even if they have iframes, they could be killed because his ultimate is multi-hit, as I said, and the range on the ultimate is like the whole terrain. Like only 10 or 20% of the terrain is not hit by his ultimate, but almost all the terrain is hit by his ultimate. So this will be my suggestion on where to keep him in your defense. So now let's take a look at how he does in attack missions as a support unit, and I'm going to be maining Itachi version 1. So guys, this is going to be the team I'm going to be using for this attack mission. So here I go, and let's see how Madara Uchiha does. This is not going to be like how good I do in these attack missions, because I'm not a good attacker, or I'm not a good PvP player at all. So now let's see how he does, and I hope he gets sent to Shinobi on his own, because then we would test his abilities. And here's one of his Shinobis. Okay, it is Itachi Uchiha version 2, and let's see how much damage my Madara can do to him. And he's dead, because I think that was because his defense was down because of Sakura. I do think so. So now let's move to the terrain where the other shinobis are. So I'm gonna be trying to send Madara to this shinobi alone. So let's see how he does alone fighting against Kakashi Hatake. I know Kakashi is not that good of a defender, but let's see how much damage he can do to Kakashi. Oh, okay. He did kill Kakashi very very easily, and his Kakashi was a good Kakashi, like he was 6 stars, so, and I guess that he was at decent power, but like he killed Kakashi so quick, as you can see. And now I don't think here there are any shinobis, and you don't even have to use your jutsus, because he uses his jutsus so frequently, and because of that he can kill these shinobis very easily. So the next shinobi is on this terrain, and I hope that he goes straight to it. Okay, yes he does. And now let's see how he does against, I don't remember which shinobi. Okay, it is Boruto's, and he's also not that good of a defender, and I'm sorry for that. But as you can see, he did kill Kakashi so quick, and he did kill Boruto so quickly. And because he has iframes, he can survive ultimates too. And here's Neji Hyuga. Okay, so none of good. I just went into the first track mission and I did not update the opponents. And now let's send him to the battlefield. Like, he will not do that good in the battlefield alone because it is very hard to survive in the battlefield. So now let's see how he does, and I hope that he kills all of them with his ultimate, but I doubt that highly. Okay, he is sealed and he is killed. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do my ultimate, and as you saw, like, he can kill opponents very quickly and easily, and he can also survive their ultimates because he has two jutsus which have iframes. Like the Susanoo Evil, and the iframes on that are pretty good because it stays for a good amount of time, like 1 or 2 or 3 seconds, and that much time is easily enough to survive an ultimate. Like, I don't think he's gonna be able to survive Tobirama's or Hashirama's ultimates, like the ultimates which are multi-hit. So now we are gonna play a surprise attack missions with him, and just before that I just want to say that if you like him as a character and if he's one of your favorite characters from the series, then you should summon on him even if you have 500 genobytes. And that is because this game is not all about winning, winning and winning. Like, if he's one of your favorite characters, go for it. It is just a game after all, and if you get his ultimate, you will be very happy, and he will be a very fun character to play with, as his kit is amazing. And eventually you will get the dupes of his ultimate and you can synthesize, and then you can max those jutsus out. So in my opinion, he's one of the best characters in the game, and although he's not a good main in PvP, I don't care about that because I don't play PvP at all, so that doesn't matter to me. And I did hope that his ultimate cooldown was a bit less, but it is not. And still, he is one of the best characters because his kit is amazing, and he's one of my favorite characters from the anime. And that should be your criteria to summon or not. And now let's play surprise attack missions with him. And as you can see here, guys, my Madara is for 200,000, and I could get him up to 250,000 very easily by giving him vests. But I don't want to do that because I think he does more damage with the kunais. So here I am, guys, and I'm gonna do my ultimate and the start. And as you can see, he can defeat a level 35 nine tails in just one ultimate, and that is just amazing. And before Madara came out, I didn't think that I'm gonna grind this Sam because it was very hard, but now I'm gonna grind this Sam, and because this will be very easy for me. So guys, if you do summon on Madara, I do suggest to give him all your Tam Kunais or all your Police Force Ninja blades, because that then you can get his attack and his critical rate up, and because of that you can defeat the bosses very easily. And guys, in my opinion, he is a better character than Hashirama. Like, I'm not saying in the series, that is your opinion obviously. And we got the majestic attire, so now we're gonna see how much damage we can do to this majestic attire. Now let's see. And as I said, like, in my opinion, he's a better character in the game than Hashirama because of his attacks and because of his jutsus, and they do so much damage. So now let's see how much damage he can do to the attire. And as you can see, it is a level 40 attire, so, and he's just left with one full health bar and kind of a half health bar. And because his jutsus do so much damage, I can kill this off by myself without doing an ultimate, but I'm gonna wait for his ultimate, so let's skip to when I get his ultimate. So guys, I do have his ultimate back, and let's just do this ultimate and finish this majestic attire off. So now I think I'm gonna be ending the video now, and I already told you what my opinions are on him and whether you should summon on him or not. So if you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you aren't subscribed yet, subscribe for more amazing content.